guest joins us from All Cash Homebuyers. They will buy your home for cash, no matter what the condition, and close in as little as 3 days. Russ Scheider is here with more. Some of us that are getting, 40s and 50s and 60s, our parents are much older, of course, and sometimes there's illness that takes place where they need to sell their house, that they need to move into a retirement facility, or they're just getting too old. But you've recently run into a situation where there's been an illness in the family, and the folks called you, and they've got a situation that they need your help with.
Absolutely. A realtor friend called me and says, I have a client who needs to sell a house, but they can't show it. They can't have a lot of people through. They have a very sick family member. We look at it one time, we make our offer, and we move forward. So it makes it very, very simple and painless for the family as they're waiting to move into an assisted living facility. So it's one of the ways we can help.
Simple and painless. Those are two big key words right there. Right. Simple and painless. Also, you ran into a home, or I came across a home that had some squirrels, some sort of
we did.
Some varmints of some sort in there.
Yes, we did. My wife last Friday just bought a house, nice house, $200,000 house in Somerville in a beautiful neighborhood. It's been vacant for a while, and she called me and she said, well, we're buying the house, we're closing, we'll close on Monday, 10 days later. She said, but you're gonna have to get these squirrels out of here. And there were living and dead squirrels in the house. It's things we run into, and things that are just all in a day's work.
So these were squirrels in the attic underneath the house?
There were squirrels in the attic, and there was actually a dead squirrel in one of the bedrooms.
So then you call some people to come in and take care of that.
Absolutely. Yeah, after we close on the house, we'll make sure that's completely solved. And the big thing is to close up the holes where they get in.
Yeah. Exactly. So once you guys clean it up and so forth, then you have somebody inspected to make sure it's structurally sound.
Absolutely.
And of course you have to have a CL 100 for the termite inspection. And then you guys turn around and put it up for sale as well.
We do, and we sell it through realtors on the MLS, and it goes through all the normal procedures when we sell it. So we'll restore everything about the home that needs to be fixed.
Tell us about rental properties. I've been involved with rental properties for a number of years.
Sure.
But you guys come in sometimes because a renter may be negligent on making payments, or have every excuse in the book for not having the payment on time, or the certain amount, and that needs to be taken care of. Really, the renter over a period of time needs to be taken out of that place because they're not abiding by the contractual rules.
Absolutely.
And then you got a vacant house that's open, and the person might say, I just can't stomach this renting process anymore, and so they give you a call as well.
Yeah, we deal with a lot of landlords or property owners who have tenant issues, and because we do it so often, we're very sensitive. When there's a tenant in place, it can be a very sensitive situation for everybody to make sure everybody's taken care of.
Tell me about first-time home buyers, how you can work with them a little bit more so than some realtors can as well.
Absolutely. Lots of different ways. We work with a lot of first-time home buyers through the realtors. House in Monk's Corner we just sold. The lady had been saving and waiting for a year and looking at houses. And the first day on the market, she bought our house because it was clean, it smelled good, everything was fixed, it was certified, and it was in her price range. So we're able to do that a lot.
Sometimes, though, saving for an entire year, the increase in the house nationwide was about 10–11% last year. I mean, you got to really look at where you are and how much you can save in that year, and that's one of the things you can sit down with the client and talk about where they are right now, where they need to be, and how they can get into the house.
Yeah, we have a very close relationship with a mortgage banker who gives us guidance, but then we have creative financing even outside of the mortgage industry.
And of course, you've got investors with positive cash flow. You can work with those folks as well.
Absolutely. If you're looking for more rental properties, Tom, I can hook you up.
Right on. Russ, thank you very much. How can we get a hold of you, sir?
We're at 843-856-1440 or charlestonallcashhomebuyers.com, or like us on Facebook.
Absolutely. Thank you, Russ. We appreciate it. Up next, it's